are the three amigos. We are the three amigos. We are the three.
That's about enough of that. All right, you sons of a motherless goat, gather round the campfire. It's about time we learn the legend of the Three Amigos.
Hello. Hello. Party people. What up, party people? It's your dazzling dandelion daddy, MC Popsicle! And to my right, the one with the super loud leather jacket. Give it up for the one, the only, the uncontrollable DJ Hologram! And to my left, since the beginning of time, you've needed a hero. He is that hero. Give it up for Jonathan Young! From Young Strength.
Woo!
That's right, party people. We are back. Back in action. Here to destroy. And today, we are talking about the one, the only, the three Amigos. So, Three Amigos is from 1986. It is a comedy movie, and it has Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short, yes. And so what happens is it starts out it's like in the 30s in the movie. So it's in the 30s. There are these three famous like heroes, I guess. I don't know exactly what they are, but the Three Amigos, they're kind of like a super team, but they don't have powers and they just like do justice all the time. And they have all these movies out where they're saving all these villages in like Mexico and stuff. And so there's this little bitty city called Santa Poco, and they are actually in real life under attack by this guy named El Guapo and his men. They run and hide from him and run into this church where they're playing an old silent movie. And in the movie, the Three Amigos are fighting these bad guys and saving a town. So they decide to write them a what are those called?
Morse code. Like
No.
Telegram.
And ask them for help, but they can't spend that much money on it, so they send a really vague message that tells them basically that they need help. But they think that the Three Amigos think that it's a show, like an actual show, not like a real fight. And that is the crux of our movie. Then we go to Hollywood. What happens? Anybody?
Well, I want to say that I'm impressed with Steve Martin because he looks the same. And this was in the 80s, so this is 34 years, and he looks almost the exact same.
That's the power of having gray hair your entire life.
He looks great, and I want to give a shout out to the Chevy Chase look-alike.
Yeah.
Looks
he
and acts
is
like
Chevy
him.
Chase. Yeah, he basically just is Chevy Chase.
I don't completely act like Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase, people had a hard time working with him in Hollywood.
Well,
You act like Chevy Chase seems in movies. How's that?
yeah,
Everybody likes him. He was great.
Shoot pool with my golf club and
Yeah.
aka Dusty
Teach.
Bottoms.
teach those those kids.
Yeah, fight a beaver or
Yeah.
whatever, woodchuck.
About life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The movie.
we're in Hollywood.
And what? So we've left Mexico. We've gone back to Hollywood.
What are the three amigos doing?
The three amigos decide that they're gonna tell their producer, Mr. Figglesworth, that
That may or may
they're
not
not
be
gonna
his
do
name.
a Geronimo movie in Cabo, Mexico. I think they were gonna fly him down there and shoot the movie in 8 days. Well, it turns out that something's wrong with Geronimo movies. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I remember it.
No, they didn't want to do it if they weren't going to make more money because they've been doing all these movies for their studio and they're not making barely any money, which I can relate sometimes.
So they get fired.
Exposure.
They get fired. They steal their Three Amigos costumes, right? Because they got the telegraph. They said, "Hey, we need your help to come." They thought shoot a movie. They steal their costumes. They go down to Mexico. Soon they find out that it's not for a movie. It's for real life.
Well, no, but before that, they actually fight the El Guapo's people before he actually gets there. And they think it's a show, and they actually end up scaring off some of the people because they're acting so crazy, and they're just like throwing their guns and like, aha, aha, and they're like, these guys are crazy, let's get out of here.
And the musical number.
But yeah, so they go to a bar, and there's a German man that has come there, and he's a gun dealer, and he's meeting El Guapo, and he shows up in this like seedy bar, and these people start making fun of him that are in the bar, and he just murders like everybody. And he's like, you must treat my friends better than you treated me. They will not be as kind as I am. And then he leaves, and the three amigos show up, and they think that they are the friend of the German, so they're all afraid of him, and they're doing like a dance number and a song and stuff, and everybody's like, don't kill us, so they just think they're like sociopaths. Like, they're singing like, my little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while? You and I will settle down in a cottage built for two. Oh, dear little buttercup,
Sweet
little buttercup.
I love you.
Thank you, no charge. You get that one for free. So they do that, everybody's afraid of them, then they leave, and then the real people that actually they were supposed to be waiting on shows up, and they go, hey, look at the two little sissies, and then they just shoot everybody and kill literally everyone in the entire bar. So then they end up fighting El Guapo, and then Lucky Day, which is Steve Martin, gets shot, and they realize that this is real. Like, this is a real thing. So they freak out, run away. El Guapo steals one of the daughters of, like, the mayor of the city and rides off. So they come back into the city after they've run away, like, a day later. And they're like, where's everybody? And they're like, well, they took everything. They took our daughter and everything like that. So they feel bummed out, and they're like, we want to go home. But then Ned, which is Martin Short, draws a line in the sand, literally. And he says, we have nothing at home. We don't have any friends. We don't have any money. We don't have anywhere to live.
Women.
Don't have any women.
Respect.
So what are we doing? We could be the three amigos for real here. And then,
That felt pretty good.
yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Was Ned the one that got shot?
No, it was
Martin.
Martin Short.
Oh,
No,
Steve Martin.
no, Steve Martin. Too many names.
Did you notice that there wasn't
Martin.
any blood right after he got shot the next
I was looking at that, actually. I didn't see it during the take either. I just saw him do this and there was blood. But yeah, so they decide to go after El Guapo. So, what happens after that?
They have a map, and they go out in the desert, and then they have to find the singing bush and an invisible man, and they shoot the invisible man by accident. I shot the invisible man by accident.
There's a real invisible man and an actual singing bush. Everything else is generally kind of based in reality. And then there are horses that sing. and a
And
turtle
turtle,
that can
yeah.
talk, and they eat bats. But besides that, it's pretty grounded in reality.
So the Invisible Man didn't help them, and then they went to the birthday party.
They followed the plane. A plane flew by, and they figured that's where it was going.
And then they go, like, that's where his birthday gift was in the plane.
Right. The guns.
Got it. And then they try to surprise attack him at his birthday, and it doesn't go out according to plan. Like, was it Steve Martin? No, Martin Short falls from the sky.
Yeah, he gets stuck in a. He's trying to swing across, and he gets stuck in a piñata. So he's just hanging in the air for like 10 minutes, and then eventually gives up and falls, and then they catch him, and
Chevy Chase, dressed up as one of the bad guys,
Right.
got caught.
yeah,
Lucky Day, which is Steve Martin, got caught almost immediately.
he got chained up.
Yep.
Somehow they escaped and got in the plane that they saw earlier and flew off. So they go back to Santa Poco, and all the people are scared and freaking out, and El Guapo's on his way. So they're like, what can this city do? Everybody has a skill. What can y'all do? And they're
We
like,
can sew.
they're like, oh, well, should have told us that from the beginning.
I don't know how that would have an effect on me.
So El Guapo and his men get there, and they see the three amigos like darting around shooting at them, but then all of a sudden they're over there, and then 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 they all just get confused and are shooting everywhere, and you find out it's because they've all sewed the same outfits as the three amigos, which is a pretty cool idea. So they trick them and beat them, and they win. And
Can I just ask one question? How come nobody said anything about my outfit?
well,
But wait. I found this blue shirt at the thrift store.
yes.
I mean, really, it's quality. Like,
Chevy Chase, ladies and gentlemen.
If you call now, we will sell you Michael's shirt right off his body. Call now.
yes.
Call now.
Yes, I have to say, it's another thing to see Hogsworth on television, but it's a whole different thing to see him in real life.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there is no other feeling like it.
He's so
By the
much-
way, we're gonna make a big deal about this right
And
now.
I've met some big stars, and there's nothing like meeting Hogsworth.
This is official. All right, Hogsworth, your new godfather is DJ Hologram.
I'm the Hogfather.
You're the Hogfather. Tell him hello.
Take care of it.
So, they win. Everything's over, basically. And I don't feel like this movie gets enough credit. I think it is so funny. It's so good. I grew up with this, and it's as funny today as it was yesterday, and 10 years ago, and 50 years ago, if that was how long ago it was made. It's timeless. It's really good, and you remember everything. If you watch it, and then you watch it again, you'll be quoting it like the whole time, and you won't even know you are. You'll just be like, remember every word to the movie.
I just realized today that the stuff that I've been saying for years comes from that movie.
That happened to me too. It soaks into your mind. There was a joke that I've been telling, and I realized that I osmosised this into my brain from this movie, and I had no idea. Like, it stays with you, even if you don't know.
Yep.
Even if you don't know the rest of your life, this movie sticks in your head, and you'll be quoting it on accident for the rest of your life. What do you think, Hologramio?
He's right.
What do you think about the movie?
I love the movie. Yeah, I grew up with it too because he's my brother. So we both watched it together. Great movie.
We've been talking about doing this for 20 years now.
Yeah, because we are the three amigos. We need to do a reboot. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. Click like if you want us to do a reboot.
So Steve Martin, if you're watching, we need a modern day El Guapo.
Mhm.
And Martin Short, if you're watching, you are my hero. Basically, all of you are my hero, but Martin Short is my biggest hero.
Amen.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. Wait, I want to tell you this too. In the beginning, when they did the silent films and stuff, they actually wore lead paint when for makeup. In the movie, they like actually wore lead-based paint. Do we have any trivia we want to drop on these people?
I got a trivia. So, Steve Martin used to work at Disneyland,
See, I didn't know that.
and he learned all of his rope tricks that what he used in the movie at Disneyland, and that's how he knew how to do it.
Wow. Also, this is the first movie that Martin Short had a starring role in. I didn't know that either. He was so natural. I thought he'd been doing this forever. What you got, Murphy? What you got in your pocket?
Jefe is Carlos Plana, and just wanted to give a big shout out to the Mexican industry.
Hey, Hefe.
They're sending up
I've been saying it now
biggest
for
stars.
years, calling people Hefe.
What other kind of trivia we got? I know there was more.
It's pretty empty.
They filmed it on the Universal lot, which I thought was crazy. Like, because it looks like it's outside, but I guess it's not. Really good at sets, I guess. But, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you very, very much. Also, make sure to stay tuned. Tad Caldwell and the Monster Kid is a movie that I'm in. I'm like the main bad guy, and it's coming out soon. So make sure to stick around and I'll tell you about that. Also, I was just in a huge TV show, international, huge, one of the biggest shows on the earth. And I have a speaking part in it, and I'm super excited about that. Stay tuned, I'll let you know more about that. Also, make sure to watch Popsicle World. That's a movie that I'm making. I'm putting out 2 minutes a week. Please share it, please help me get the word out. We need to get it big. It's gotta be huge, so I need y'all's help. Can't do it myself. I can play every character and write it and direct it, but I can't watch it for you. So, watch it. Also, shout out to my sponsors. We got 1428 Nightmare Studios. They make all my face shields. They're really cool. They make all these custom ones that are different. Super cool. We got Filthy Shades. They make my glasses and like my shirts and all kinds of stuff. Like, they are super cool. Hit them up. They've been really nice to me, and they make amazing sunglasses that are great. Also, shout out to Sandwich Cats Meow. They made this hat and sent it to me. It is a fanny pack and a hat that you wear on your head. And if that isn't awesome, I don't know what is. So make sure to hit them up. Also, Fanny Supply Company. They made my fanny pack, and it comes with like a universe face shield that comes with it. That's really cool. So hit them up. This is the ultimate party gear. Also, we got Sticker Yeti. They made my stickers. You can get some of these from me, or you can ask them and they'll make some for you. So make sure to hit them up. Also, PrettyMira.com. They make my special effects contacts that I use in the movie. Cafe du Chateau. They just sent me a French press that is off the charts. Off the chart! Off it! Also, check out the Choti. They made my necklace. Love it. You can do shotguns with it. Super cool. So yeah, please hit them up. Thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, Hogsworth, what did you think about the movie? Wow, you are... It's about time somebody said that. People have been scared to say this type of stuff, and you are so brave. You are so brave.